it's DJ Wonder Chrissy coming at it. Oh, mixing it up a little bit today with the opening. No Star Spangled Banner, but let's get you some migrant updates here. As let me see here. Let's see if I can find it. We got a video here that the residents in Chicago are pissed off, and that's being reported by Fox News, New York City. There we go. We got them. So let's show this. And yeah, they're pissed off big time. The pushback is starting. As I told you guys, we need to push back. The only way to get your message out there and to be heard is to push back. So let's listen to what Fox has to say about what's going on in Chicago.
People are fanning out all over the country. A Chicago City Council meeting that's going on right now, in fact, is all over massive illegal immigrant crisis in that sanctuary city. People who live there as American citizens are furious over the millions of dollars in resources going to the illegals, who so many communities there are in need. They need those resources. The video is going to look a little strange because we just took this. It's going on right now. So it's a Zoom, and you'll see the countdown a little bit. But just listen to the words.
That's what's up. That's what has happened in the United States right now. All this asylum-seeking lie, all this about refugees, and no. What's happening is they're emptying out the dregs of their jails into the United States, into our communities. They're junking up our country. And yeah, we feel some kind of way about it because it's our country. It's our country. We're going to get our city back. We're going to stand for our people. We're going to get them out of our communities because they don't deserve to be there.
Not another dollar for the illegals. If the crisis is so bad, the city council members who are so concerned should donate their salaries to the cause like a real public...
Good idea there.
And again,
won't see that happen.
On screen, because when we caught that a few moments ago, we had to show that to you. I mean, it gives me chills. They're junking up our country, and it's our country, Jason.
Amen. I don't know who was saying that, but I very well said it. I think that is the grassroots sentiment within those cities. Yeah, I mean that is the grassroots sentiment right in the heart of what the Democrats think they're doing a favor.
Welcome to the heartland.
It's going to divide them. It's dividing our country. It is so fundamentally wrong, top to bottom.
I mean, just listen to what that first person who spoke was talking about in terms of who's coming from these countries. That they're emptying out their jails. Now, that's that person's opinion, but look at this video. I want to see Democrats fight back on that. I want them to answer back on the beatings on the cops. Oh, no, are they really sending us some people who are willing to break every law after they've already broken our sovereignty law at the border?
And they're coming by the millions. This is not a just one-off in Chicago or New York. It's hard to fathom, but this is really happening all over the country.
Jason Chaffetz, thank you very much for being in focus. And I'm glad you were here for that little burst of breaking news from this meeting that continues today.
Okay, so there you go. Some powerful words. And let me show you another video here. Let me get this one set up. This one was so bad. The Chicago media didn't even report this one. Did not even report this. I had to find this on Fox New York. Let's let me get this one ready to go. All right, there we go. So let's play this one now.
He's under President Biden, and he insists he's not the one to blame. Watch.
Every day between now and November, the American people are going to know that the only reason the border is not secure is Donald Trump and his MAGA Republican friends. It's time for Republicans in the Congress to show a little courage, to show a little spine, I know who I work for. I work for the American people.
Yeah, not us. But it seems the only work getting done is by criminals. As experts warn, migrants are being recruited for crime sprees, particularly in suburban Chicago areas. Here with more is retired Riverside, Illinois Police Chief Tom Weitzel. Sir, thanks so much for joining the program. So we're looking at some of these crime stats. Robbery is up 23%, car theft is up 37%, and theft is up 3%. This is like a huge problem, right?
Yeah, it is, and you know, it's worked its way from the city of Chicago out to the suburbs, and what's really happening is when the migrants are landing at the designated landing zone in Chicago, when they step off the bus, or in some cases the plane, they're given phones, and they're being recruited, some of them, to go out to the suburban malls and the suburban shopping areas and entertainment zones and commit crimes. And they're being provided transportation, mapping, because imagine you get off the bus, and you wouldn't know where Oak Brook, Illinois is, or Lombard, Illinois, or North Riverside, Illinois, which are communities that have major malls. You would have no idea it even exists. So they're being coached on how to do this.
Well, it's a whole criminal enterprise taking place. We're looking at the latest numbers of the migrant crisis in Chicago. It's been over 35,000 illegal migrants to arrive since August of 2022, and $156 million spent since October 22. Sir, I mean, you've been in law enforcement for a long time. What's been the reaction of the law enforcement community? Because you guys are going to have to police these areas now.
Yeah, unfortunately, in many of the cases, it's why bother, because the officers are arresting the same individuals 5 and 6 times a month, twice a week, because they're never held in custody unless there's some aggravating circumstance. They're being released immediately, and this is how it goes down. The migrants, they commit a theft. They never surrender. There's either foot pursuits or car pursuits, which obviously are very dangerous, and when the police catch up with them, almost you can read any report that's they're fighting with the police on every instance. They're going in, being booked, and being released right away back into the public.
Yeah, because what do they got to lose? What do they have to lose? You guys aren't able to work with ICE. I mean, what's your comment on that as well? Because of these sanctuary policies, these cities and states, law enforcement are able to call ICE to come pick these guys up and deport them.
No, and in Chicago and the suburbs state of Illinois, there's directives for us not to enter the databases for ICE and other federal organizations. So we're not able to check the status of those migrants through the computer system.
By the way, law enforcement, don't enforce the law if people come here illegally. Just let them terrorize your community. Tom, thanks so much for joining the program. It's ridiculous what's happening.
Thank you very much.
So there you have it. Yeah, it's ridiculous what is happening. It's just crazy, folks, and we are watching it happen. It's just the start. I'm telling you, right? This is just the start. It's man, it is.